Why is it that even with the same information, some people change the future while others simply let it slip away? Is it not the power of thought? Today, we live in an era of information overload. With just a smartphone, we can easily access thousands of books and billions of data points. Paradoxically, in this environment, human thought is becoming increasingly fragmented. Fast reactions are prioritized over deep, thoughtful judgment. Corporations and society demand faster execution, but the ability to understand the essence of a problem and set a clear direction is becoming rare. As industrial structures become more complex and technology advances, simple skills and information are being rapidly replaced by automated systems. However, the ability to define problems and create new solutions remains an area that is difficult to replace. This is where true human value lies. Peter Drucker long ago emphasized that future competitiveness lies not in knowledge itself, but in the ability to utilize that knowledge effectively. This reality is becoming even clearer today. Information is open to everyone, but how it is interpreted and used depends on individual thinking ability. Here is the core insight. Thinking is not just processing information. It is the ability to define problems and create new possibilities for the future. We often believe that knowing a lot makes us competitive, but in reality, the person who creates different results with the same info is stronger. Thinking ability is demonstrated when we question existing frameworks, connect diverse perspectives, and craft entirely new solutions for the world. In this process, humans transform from simple consumers of information into creators of value. We become the source of new meaning and progress. Especially in times of high uncertainty, correct answers do not exist. What is needed is not the ability to find a preset answer for everyone. Instead, we need the ability to create new answers through the right questions. This is the only tool to set direction in a changing world. Let's look at a concrete example. Imagine two investors analyzing the market based on the exact same set of data and historical patterns. One investor relies on past patterns, simply interpreting data as it appears. They may make stable choices, but they often miss the big picture. The other investor tries to understand the structure and flow behind the data. This insight allows them to discover entirely new opportunities for success. Innovative founders created new markets because they viewed existing problems differently. It was a difference in thinking, not just information. A similar phenomenon appears in education. Students who memorize answers are outperformed by those who understand principles and approach issues. Those who approach problems from various angles consistently achieve higher performance. Competitiveness is determined by how you think and use info. Thinking ability is the most powerful competitive edge because it is the fundamental force that creates new value in our rapidly changing world. Everyone can access information, but thinking is formed differently for each individual. This internal difference creates a vast gap in external results. Thinking is not just a talent. It is a skill that can be developed through training. It is a key factor determining long-term growth and success. Ultimately, the person who leads the competition is not the one who knows more, but the one who can think more deeply. That is the winner. Through this content, we can achieve 3 shifts. First, we move from consuming information to interpreting and utilizing it for our goals. Second, you gain a perspective that redefines problems. Instead of just solving them, you learn to see the essence of the challenge before you. Lastly, through deep thinking, you learn the attitude of creating greater value rather than chasing fast results. This is the path to true wisdom. A human who does not think is a being already living in someone else's thoughts. The moment you think is the moment your own life truly begins. Think deeply on a single question before stacking more information. One proper thought is what truly changes the world and its future path. If you didn't think today, you stepped back from the competition. From today, use your mind at least once. Use it or lose it like a muscle. To gain deeper insights through Dr. Jongmoon Ko's humanities lectures, please subscribe and like this video now. Let's grow together. I will enrich your soul for a long time. May you always have good things in your life. Thank you for walking this path of wisdom with me. Now, let us delve deeper into the mechanics of thought. How do we transform raw data into the fuel for profound competitive strategies? Neuroscience shows that deep contemplation creates new synaptic connections, allowing us to perceive patterns that remain invisible to others. To think is to fight against cognitive biases. It requires a conscious effort to escape the mental mazes that trap our daily logic and growth. Critical thinking involves 3 stages: careful observation of facts, rigorous analysis of data, and a creative synthesis of new ideas. Observation is the foundation. Without seeing the world as it truly is, our thinking remains disconnected from reality and its real challenges. Analysis is the filter. It allows us to discard noise and focus on the signals that actually matter for our future success and development. Synthesis is the spark. It is where we combine disparate elements into a unique solution that no one else has ever conceived before. This is power. Consider Adam Smith. His ability to think through the complexities of human labor led to the creation of entire economic systems used today. Similarly, Picasso's artistic thinking dismantled traditional perspective, teaching us to see truth from multiple angles simultaneously. It's about change. For a scholar or leader, thinking is not just a tool for efficiency, but a moral obligation to seek deeper truths in a shallow world of data. Humanities provide the lens. Through history and philosophy, we find the roots of modern problems and the wisdom to solve them effectively for all. The future asks, are you ready to think beyond algorithms? Are you prepared to lead with a vision that only human consciousness can provide? Artificial intelligence can calculate, but it cannot contemplate. It can provide answers, but only humans decide which questions are worth asking. To strengthen your thinking muscle, seek silence. Turn off notifications and let your mind wander into the depths of a great book or idea today. Write your thoughts down. The act of writing is the act of refining. It forces clarity where there was once only a vague cloud of intuition. Engage in intellectual dialogue. When different minds meet, they don't just share info, they ignite a fire of new understanding and innovation. Do not fear wrong answers. Every failed hypothesis is a step closer to realization. Thinking is a journey of constant self-correction and growth. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication in thought. Reaching the simple core of a complex problem is the highest achievement of the mind. This philosophy of deep thought is the common thread in all my works. It is the compass I offer to those seeking a meaningful future in chaos. Like King Ashoka, we must ask, after the conquests of our career and life, what legacy of thought will we leave behind for the world and posterity? In the final game between global powers, the winner is determined by strategic depth and the quality of their national leadership's thought. When Plato meets Picasso, we find the intersection of logic and creativity. This is the sweet spot where powerful human competitive edges are born. Our future is changed by a single decision structure. That structure is built, layer by layer, through the quality of our daily contemplation and care. To control fear, you must understand its principle. Logic is the light that dispels shadows of anxiety, allowing for decisive and powerful action. Insight is the key. It is the ability to see through the surface and touch the underlying truth of our existence and our competitive advantage. I repeat, the future belongs to those who utilize knowledge. Do not just collect facts. Build them into a fortress of strategic thinking and wisdom. One properly developed thought can ripple across the globe, solving problems that once seemed insurmountable. That is the incredible power within you. I invite you to this intellectual journey. Let us move beyond the superficial and reclaim our humanity through the power of deep, rigorous thinking. Practice every day. Just 10 minutes of focused contemplation can set the trajectory for a successful and meaningful life. Start today, right now. Remember the warning. The brain is like a muscle. If you do not use it, it will fade away. Do not let your greatest asset wither from your neglect. Think, create, and lead. These are the 3 pillars of human competitive advantage in any era. Your journey to greatness starts with a single thought. The future is not something that just happens to us. It is something we create through the quality of our collective and individual minds. Build it wisely. To recap, info is the raw material, but thinking is the craftsman. Be the craftsman of your own destiny through the power of deep contemplation today. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the mind. May your thoughts be clear, your questions be deep, and your future be brighter than ever. Don't forget to stay connected with Dr. Jongmoon Ko's Humanities for more profound insights that nourish your soul and sharpen your edge every day. Wisdom is a path, not a destination. Continue walking, continue questioning, and continue thinking. The world is waiting for your unique perspective. True growth happens in the depths. Dive deep into your thoughts and discover the hidden treasures of your own potential. Goodbye for now, dear seekers. The key themes of today's lecture are thinking ability, competitiveness, self-development, humanities insight, problem solving, and growth. Take these with you. For further study, search for How to improve thinking, essence of competitiveness, problem-solving skills, creative thinking, Peter Drucker, and self-development. This program was brought to you by Jongmoon Ko, also known as James Ko. Contact me at k903911988@gmail.com for inquiries or collaboration. Thank you once again. We wish you a future filled with wisdom and success. Always stay inspired and keep moving forward. May only good things be with you. Produced by Dr. Ko's Humanities Lab. All rights reserved. We hope this content serves as a valuable milestone in your personal and intellectual journey. Thank you. The power to change your life is just one single thought away. Thank you for watching and thinking with us today. Goodbye until our next intellectual journey.